Hi guys, this is Hans Kogia from Installer Not and we have the Oppo N1 here with us. Oppo N1 is the first handset by Oppo which has been launched in India. So this handset has an excellent build quality and a sharp display. We shall discuss more details later in the video review. For now I'll just give a quick glance at the hardware specifications. It packs a Snapdragon 600 1.7 GHz quad-core processor with 2 GB of RAM. It has a 5.9 inches IPS Full HD display. It has a 30 megapixel camera, 30 megapixel 206 degree arc swivel camera, which is the first of its kind. Apart from it has more special features as O Touch, which is a rear touch panel. Might not be able to see it, but it actually is a small area on the back. It has a unique device packed with this, which is called O-Click. It is a low-powered Bluetooth device. We shall discuss the details later. So, starting with the design and build quality of the device, Oppo N1 has been perfectly designed to match the 5.9 inches to be precise, the screen size. It actually makes the 6 inches form factor usable, but with both hands. You cannot use this hand device with one hand, because as you see, going from this edge button to top is not possible with one hand. So it's better to use two and get things done. As you can see, right? If you want to pull out the notification drawer, you might have to use your other hand while working on something at the bottom. So looking at the design, it has a chamfered edge, as you could see, makes it unique. It is a little heavy with 213 grams, and which is as a smartphone, which is a little heavy. We blame Nokia for making 920 186 grams, so 213 is above the level, but it's solid. It's very solid. So the material used on the device is very smooth. It looks like something ceramic, but it actually is aluminium, which has been molded or polished with some material to give it a soft touch. On the right edge, as you could see, it has a power or standby button, which is a little lower than usual because of the 6 inches form factor. It's easy, which is a good choice because it's easy to operate at this height level. And the volume rocker is even at the lower level, because when you use this handset for calling, this is the area which comes to your hand while talking. So it's quite easy to operate with this level, and it's quite intelligent decision by Oppo to place it here. Yeah. On the bottom, there are 3 ports on the bottom. As you could see, the 3.5mm jack, micro USB, and a mono speaker out. The mono speaker out is actually smaller than we thought, but it is quite loud. It's absolutely audible. So to give an idea of the device, how big it is, we shall now compare it with the LG G Flex and a small 4.5 inches device, the Moto G. These are both of the handsets. I'll place them on the bottom. So these are the two handsets, the G Flex on the right and Oppo N1 on the left. As you can see, both of them are actually the same screen size, 6 inches. This is the curved LED POLED display, and this is an IPS display. I'll now place it one on the other. The Oppo, as you could see, is a little bigger. We can actually see N1 is a little thicker as well, though it's not clear because of the curved design of the G Flex. Giving you an idea of the screen, once again I'll put Moto G on the top. Here is the Moto G, 4.5 inches Android. Yeah, gives a better review, right? Not comparing with the specification and all, just the giving an idea of how big Oppo N1 is. Coming here again to the hardware. The N1 packs a Snapdragon 600 processor, as I said earlier, and gives the best of its performance. Display, as I said, is quite bright. The color reproduction and the color richness is very good. The blacks are not that deep. These are the blacks, not that deep, right? So the Color OS, which is based on Android 4.2, has a lot of usability features. We shall now discuss about the software more. So this is the home screen menu. You can have exclusive space, which is enabled while plugging in music or we are out in a roaming area and the navigation plugs up. Live wallpapers, which makes it more interactive, and more which you can download. The widget wallpaper effects, the home grid browsing effect. We are now using tilting mode. We could use it default mode, which is slide, and a vivid mode. Themes. So there are two themes: the default Jelly Bean, as it's the Jelly Bean running here, and the Color OS mode. So swiping down from the right gives a normal menu notification drawer, while swiping down from the left gives a canvas to draw your custom gestures, which you could arrange in the preferences. So you could make your own custom gestures and apply them to different applications, which could roll up in the directly pulling out gestures. So we have the default O gesture, which is for the camera. Directly plugs up the camera, as you could see. So apart from this, the O Touch, which I told you about earlier, is the back touch panel, which actually needs to be enabled if you want from the settings menu of the here is O Touch. Due to bad lighting, you might not be able to see the settings menu, but we should try our best. So you might see I'll just scrolling from the back, nothing on the front. Cool, right? So apart from this, the Color OS is perfectly fine Android custom ROM, which has been exclusively available on the Oppo handsets. As you might have heard, Oppo teamed up with CyanogenMod, and they were supposed to launch Oppo CyanogenMod handset, and the N1 was one of these supposedly selected ones, but the N1 would be available with CyanogenMod in specific areas, with running CyanogenMod as a default operating system as a limited edition device. So, but the operating system is absolutely available on the internet. You might find it on XGA, and all of the tools are available for you to flash and run CyanogenMod if you want. Else, obviously, the Color OS is perfectly fit for this device. It actually makes use of the handset. It uses the full 6 inches display and doesn't make it look blotted or any enlarged type of thing. That's because one of the 100p display as well. It makes a huge difference. So now going to the camera. So we can now, as you could see, it has a 30 megapixel swivel camera. We are now in the default camera menu. There's a lot of settings that we could change. Tap to shutter, location, video mode, shutter sound, security, or touch shutter. So the O touch which we enabled in the software can be used to just tap and click a picture. I'll just try to do that. I'll use Moto G as a prop here. I'll put it down here, as you might see, the Moto G. Press and hold. That was the O touch. Press and hold till the phone vibrates and then release to take the picture. As you could see, the picture has been captured. So apart from that, it has a lot of modes: portrait, night, sports, auto, landscape. Obviously the default burst mode is always there. You just have to hold the camera button and it will click burst pictures. Taking use of the swivel camera, you could actually make it go whole way around. 206-degree swivel camera, make the pictures go down, and you could use it for selfies as well. You can directly the rotation has been tested for about 1 lakh times and has been claimed as perfectly fit after the 1 lakh iterations, but it doesn't mean that you have to. It'll obviously last for a long time. That's what they want to claim with that test. So we shall post some sample shots with the in the detailed text review.